Boost regulator. In boost regulator, the output voltage is greater than input voltage. Hence the name is given as boost. The boost regulator using MOSFET is shown in figure A, and this is similar to step up chopper. The circuit operation can be divided into two modes. Mode 1 begins with when transistor Q1 is switched on at t is equal to 0. The input current which rises flows through inductor L and transistor Q. Mode 2 begins when transistor Q1 is switched off at t is equal to T1. The current which was flowing through transistor would now flow through inductor L, capacitor C, load and diode DM. The inductor current falls until transistor Q1 is turned on in next cycle. The energy stored in the inductor L is transferred to the load. The equivalent circuit for the mode of operation are shown in figure B. The waveform for voltages and current are shown in figure C for continuous load current. Now we'll analyze this buck regulator, assuming that the inductor current rises linearly from I1 to I2 in time interval T1. At that time, the input voltage Vs is equal to L into I2 minus I1 divided by T1, which is equal to L into delta I divided by T1, and from this equation the time interval T1 is given by T1 is equal to delta I into L divided by Vs, and the inductor current falls linearly from I2 to I1 in time 2, that is T2. At that time, output voltage Va minus input voltage Vs is equal to L into delta I divided by T2. From this equation 1 and equation 2, that is Vs and Va minus Vs, we can find out the peak to peak ripple current in inductor, that is delta I, which is equal to Vs into T1 divided by L, that is equal to Va minus Vs into T2 divided by L. Substituting the value of T1 as K into T and time interval T2 as 1 minus K into T, the average output voltage is given as Va is equal to Vs divided by 1 minus K. Similarly, assume that the transistor which we have considered is lossless. If it is a lossless transistor, then input voltage, input current is equal to output voltage, output current, which is equal to input voltage Vs into output current Ia divided by 1 minus K. Using this condition, the input current is calculated as Is is equal to Ia divided by 1 minus K. Thus, the switching period is found as, here we have two intervals t1 and t2. So total switching period t will be equal to 1 upon f is equal to t1 plus t2. Now substituting the value of t1 and t2, we'll get delta I into L into VA divided by Vs into Va minus Vs. And this gives the peak to peak ripple current flowing through the inductor, that is delta I is equal to Vs into Va minus Vs divided by F into L into Va, or delta I is equal to Vs into K divided by F into L. When transistor is turned on, the capacitor supplies the load current for time interval t is equal to t1. The average capacitor current is IC, which is equal to IA, that is capacitor current is equal to load current, and peak to peak ripple voltage for this capacitor is given as delta Vc is equal to Vc minus Vc at t is equal to 0, which is equal to 1 divided by C integration 0 to t1 Ic into dt. Now substituting the value of Ic, we'll get 1 upon C integration 0 to t1 Ia is equal to Ia into t1 divided by C. Now from the equation, for time interval, if you consider a time interval t1 is equal to Va minus Vs divided by Va into F. Now substituting this time interval, we'll get the ripple voltage in the capacitor, that is delta Vc is equal to Ia into Va minus Vs divided by Va into F into C, or in terms of constant K, it is given as delta Vc is equal to Ia into K divided by F into C. A boost regulator can step up the output voltage without transformer. Due to single transistor, it has high efficiency. The input current is continuous. However, a high peak current has to flow through power transistor. The output voltage is very sensitive to the changes in duty cycle, which is denoted by K. Here K in the equation delta Vc is equal to Ia into K divided by F into C. Here K stands for duty cycle, and it might be difficult to stabilize the regulator. Since the transistor is in shunt with the load circuit, it might also be difficult to protect the output circuit in cases of short circuits. The average current is less than average inductor current by a factor of 1 minus K, and much higher RMS current would flow through filter capacitor, resulting in the use of larger filter capacitor and larger inductor than those of buck converter. So, the buck converter is a step down chopper, whereas boost converter is a step up chopper.